Dear students, in continuation with the retrosynthetic approach, now today I am going to talk about the illogical two-group disconnections. So, what we discussed in previous videos, we discussed about the two-group disconnections. In two-group disconnection, we have already completed 1,3-dioxygenated skeleton and 1,5-dioxygenated skeleton. Now in this video, now I am going to talk about the illogical two-group disconnection. So what is the meaning of illogical? Illogical is changing the polarity of the group. That means reversal of polarity. Converting a partial positive charge into a negative charge. So that is called as an illogical group. Example for this that we already discussed, if RCOH group is there, then RCOH group, how we can synthesize RCOH group? By retro-Grignard reaction. That is COH group obtained from what? CO2. And that there CO2 is having a partial positive charge. So whatever the carbonyl reactivity is there, that is original carbonyl reactivity is partial positive charge. But if we are converting it into a partial negative or fully negative, that is called as an illogical group. Now, in this, under the heading of illogical two-group disconnection, so first of all, we have to talk about the pattern, that is 1,2-dioxygenation pattern. So under the 1,2-dioxygenation pattern, the first subpoint we have to discuss is alpha hydroxycarbonyl compound. Now, the first target molecule is this, where this criteria fulfilled, that is, it is an example under the heading of 1,2-dioxygenated pattern. So, how to go with the 1,2-dioxygenated pattern? So, look at this target molecule and find out how many different functional groups. So, first functional group is OH and the second functional group is COH. Now, next duty is to identify the relation among them. As I already explained, whenever a hydroxy group is there, you always start numbering from the carbon having a hydroxy. So, this is number 1 carbon and this is number 2 carbon. So, at number 1 position, there is oxygen. Number 2 position, again, there is a carbonyl group, that is, it is a 1,2-dioxygenated pattern. Now, this subpoint is what? It is an alpha hydroxy. Now, this is a carbonyl group. So, number 1 carbon is a alpha carbon. So, in other words, I call it as a alpha hydroxycarbonyl compound. So, whenever you have an alpha hydroxycarbonyl compound, this hydroxy group acts as a guiding functional group. So, what is guiding functional group? Guiding functional group means that group tells you that you start the disconnection from me. So, oxygen, hydrogen, that bond is going to disconnect, and next to that, this bond is going to disconnect in the direction of COH. So, this is the synthetic equivalent is generated, that is acetophenone plus COH minus. Now this is called as illogical synthone. Actually COH has to carry a positive charge, but COH minus, so minus is what? It is called as an illogical synthone. So you are changing the polarity of that group. Now what is the synthetic equivalent for COH minus? The synthetic equivalent for COH minus is cyanide. So this is the synthetic equivalent for COH minus. If the synthone COH plus is there, then the best synthetic equivalent for COH plus is CO2. If it is COH minus, the best synthetic equivalent for this is cyanide. So this is simple hydrocyanine reaction, that is addition of hydrogen cyanide across the carbonyl carbon giving a hydrocyanine adduct. So this is a hydrocyanine adduct. Now you don't want cyano group. Instead of cyano group, you want a COH group. So just you go for the hydrolysis in basic condition. So hydrolysis of cyano group, convert it into a COH group that generates the target molecule. Now this is the new example where Again, the same situation is there. How many different functional groups are there? Again, you have a acid functional group, you have a oxygen, that is a hydroxy functional group. Now let us find out the different relations over here. So first relation, as you know, hydroxy group is there, so I start the number from this and number 2. So you have a 1,2 dioxygenated pattern, or this is 1, this one is 2, and this is 3. So you have a 2 relation, either 1,2 relation, and this the another relation is 1,3 relation. So among that, we have to first of all focus on 1,2 relation. So 1,2 relation, hydroxy group is there. Again, hydroxy group act as a guiding functional group. So disconnect the bond in the direction of COH. So after disconnecting the bond in the direction of COH, COH minus the best synthetic equivalent already, instead of writing down the COH minus, directly we have written cyanide minus. So that dot indicate it is the isotope of carbon. Now this, what remains, then it changes to aldehyde functional group, and now this is COH group. Now what is the relation over here? Now this is 1, this is the 2, and this one is 3. So relation is now written on arrow 1,3 dicarbonyl compound. Now whenever there is a 1,3 dicarbonyl compound, what are the possible disconnection? Either you disconnect a 1,2 bond or you disconnect a 2,3 bond. So which is the best over here? Whether the 1,2 disconnection is best or 2,3 disconnection is best. As the COH group is over here, that means you can go with the COET group over here. That's why instead of disconnecting 2,3, the best disconnection is 1,2. So disconnect 1,2 bond in the direction of, again, alpha carbon. Which is the alpha carbon? Number 2 is the alpha carbon. So always remember the disconnection should be always in the direction of alpha carbon. So after disconnection of this, there is a, just simply write down the hydrogen over here, and that is the best synthetic equivalent for this. And what remain, that is CHO plus. Plus is, you have to simply write down the leaving group, that is HCOOET. So the best synthetic equivalent for this is ethyl formate. Now what is the next? Now that this is a new target molecule. In this target molecule, which functional group you can see? Only a carbonyl functional group or a acid functional group. Whenever a carbonyl group is there, the best disconnection is next to alpha carbon. So which is that alpha carbon? So this is the alpha carbon. So this is the best disconnection, disconnect in the direction of alpha carbon. So what remain? That is this isopropyl group, and here is the positive charge. So positive charge means just simply write down the leaving group. So leaving group is Br. Now what is the remain part? That is COH and CH2 minus. COH and CH2 minus. Best synthetic equivalent for this is, yes, it is diethyl malonate. The best synthetic equivalent for this CH2 minus COH is diethyl malonate. Now look at the synthesis part. So best synthetic equivalent just now we discussed is diethyl malonate. Start with diethyl malonate. First you treat it with sodium ethoxide in presence of ethanol. Now this is the alpha proton. So this is a alpha carbon. This base abstract this alpha proton and then generate a carbanion. And once a carbanion is generated, then you attack it on this halide and disconnect, remove this bond. So this carbanion attack over here and disconnect the bond. After this, what happened? You'll get a COET group here also. So you'll get COET group here, but you don't want this COET group, right? So what you have to do? You have to hydrolyze this group. So what is the meaning of etc. over here? As you don't want to two COET group there. So what you have to do? First of all, you do the hydrolysis, so basic hydrolysis, OH minus oblique H2O. So basic hydrolysis of what? Ester functional group. Due to hydrolysis, both ester group convert to COH. Now what is the next part? As you don't want this COH group, so just you heat it and decarboxylate it, so minus CO2. So after departure of carbon dioxide, what that means you are going to remove this one of the COH group. Now still here there is a COH group. Instead of COH group, you want now ester. So fifth position, now fifth reagent is what? Ethanol in presence of, in here to do the esterification, that is acid catalyzed esterification in presence of ethanol. So it gives you a ester here. Now next part is what? Again, now this proton you have to abstract by the base. So this proton has to be abstracted by the base, and then after generation of carbanion here, next that you have to attack it on ethyl formate and depart the ethoxy group, so that it gives you a CHO, introduction of aldehyde functional group. Now your next duty is to add the cyanide group. So cyano group attack on the, instead of the on the carbonyl group of ester, it attack on the more electron deficient center is carbonyl of aldehyde. So it attack over here and then hydrolyze the cyano group to COH. Now this is the next example. The same, how many different functional groups? You have a hydroxy here, you have a hydroxy here, you have a hydroxy here. So among all that, you identify the relation. So start the numbering. So this is one hydroxy group, second, third. Now again one more thing you can see here. This one is the branch. This is the branch point. This is also a branch point. This one is also a branch point. But among that, which we have to consider first of all, as there are the symmetric branches over here. So we are symmetric branches is phenyl group attached again the phenyl group. So it is nothing but just we are going to focus on half part of this target molecule. What is this? This is a simple alcohol, and alcohol functional group attached to the branch point. So whenever it is attached to the branch point, you have to ask the question, is it primary, secondary, tertiary? Your answer is tertiary hydroxy. So you have to go with the retro-Grignard reaction. And as you know, if you are going to disconnect one symmetric bond, then indicate you have to disconnect both the bonds. So disconnect both the bonds. So which group you have to write down? So you have to write down ester group, so that in first case ethoxy replaced and pH minus getting added. In the second step, the ester group hydrolyzed to ester group, that pH minus attack on the carbonyl group, and that gives you a hydroxy functional group. So up to this, now what is this? Now this is number 1, this is number 2. Now we are where we are now? We are now on the heading of alpha hydroxycarbonyl compound. So which is the best disconnection now? The best disconnection is that you start the disconnection from the oxygen hydrogen bond and disconnect the 1,2 bond in the direction of 2 always. So this COAT minus, the best synthetic equivalent for COAT minus is cyanide. And what is the remaining part now? Remaining part is this converts to COH, CHO, and this one. Now what is the new relation generated? Now it is CHO group. So this is a carbon, and this is alpha carbon, and this one is the beta carbon. So on beta carbon there is a hydroxy group. So the new relation generated is beta hydroxycarbonyl compound, or it is a aldol condensation reaction. So we can number it like this: 1, 2, and 3. So it is under the heading of what? 1,3 dioxygenated pattern. Under 1,3 dioxygenated pattern, which subpoints we have already discussed? The first subpoint we discuss is beta hydroxycarbonyl compound. The second is alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound, and third is the 1,3 dicarbonyl compound. So this is what, this is a beta hydroxycarbonyl compound. So what you have to write down on the next arrow, so that the identified relation is beta hydroxycarbonyl compound. If this is a beta hydroxycarbonyl compound, that means we have to go with what type of retro reaction? That is a retro aldol condensation reaction. So where we have to disconnect? We have to disconnect a bond between the 1, 2. So same way you disconnect a bond 1, 2 in the direction of 2, and 2 is always a alpha carbon. So it gives what? This is a EHO plus the other part is formaldehyde, and that proton is abstracted by the base. That is, this proton is abstracted by the base, and the base used is a strong base here. So that has to be abstracted by the base. Now look at the synthesis. So this plus CH2O, that is formaldehyde, is treated with the potassium carbonate, and potassium carbonate abstract this proton and then attack on the carbonyl group of formaldehyde. And after hydrolysis, it gives you this one. Now next step is now attack of cyanide. Now cyano group attack over here on carbonyl group of aldehyde and then do the hydrolysis. After hydrolysis, it converts to COH. After converting it into COH, now you want ester of that, so treat it with ethanol in presence of H plus, so it gives COET group. Once you get a COET group, then use excess of phenyl magnesium bromide, and after hydrolysis, it gives the target molecule. So for this, you refer the book Designing of Organic Synthesis by S. Warren.